Kendall Jenner discusses pregnancy and motherhood. I feel I'm still very young. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kendall Jenner has often been the subject of questions and speculation about whether she is planning to have a baby soon. This talk has come up many times, especially when people noticed how serious her relationship with music star Bad Bunny seemed. While most of her siblings have already become parents, fans have been curious about when Kendall might do the same and give her mother Kris Jenner another grandchild. Kylie Jenner, Khloe Kardashian, and Rob Kardashian all became parents around the same time, and that left Kendall as the only one without kids. So, people started wondering when she would join the club. Even though the Kardashian-Jenner family is far from what most people would call normal, many see Kendall as the one who feels a bit more like the rest of us. It's not because of her career as a supermodel, which is something most people can't relate to. But it's the fact that she deals with things like anxiety and has chosen not to have children yet that makes her more relatable. In a world where many people feel pressure to have children by a certain age, Kendall has taken a different route, and she has been open about that. Kendall has actually spoken publicly about her thoughts on having children more than once. In an interview for her July 2024 Vogue cover story, she explained her current feelings. She mentioned how, when she was younger, she used to think that by the time she turned 27, she would have kids. For many people in her generation, 27 was seen as the perfect age to settle down and start a family. But things change with time, and so do people's plans. Now that Kendall is 29 years old, she said she feels like she's still young and in no hurry to change her lifestyle. She said she's truly enjoying her life without kids and the freedom that comes with it. For her, there's no rush, and she's perfectly happy with the way things are going. These words are a clear sign that she's not letting outside pressure decide her timeline. She knows herself, and she knows she's not ready just yet. In December 2023, Kendall responded to pregnancy rumors in a way that cleared up the air. She posted photos on Instagram showing herself with a glass of wine. In one of the pictures, she was holding the wine glass with a calm expression, and she captioned it, "Me and my wine again." This post seemed like a simple moment of her enjoying a drink, but it also served another purpose. Drinking alcohol is not safe during pregnancy, and her post clearly showed that she was not pregnant at the time. This was similar to when Kylie tried to hide her second pregnancy by pretending to take a shot during a public event, which later turned out to be a hint that she was actually expecting. In Kendall's case, the wine was her way of putting the rumors to rest. A few months before that, during the Milan Fashion Week in September 2024, Kendall attended the Bottega Veneta Summer 2025 fashion show. She looked stunning, as usual, and was the center of attention, not because of a baby bump, but because of her style and presence. People often assume something is going on based on small details, but Kendall has shown that she's not interested in living her life based on what others expect from her. Back in 2023, during season 4 of the show The Kardashians, a producer jokingly asked Kendall how her pregnancy was going. It was all in good humor, and the joke was based on the public's obsession with the idea that Kendall might be expecting a baby. Of course, she wasn't pregnant, and she made that clear. The moment was lighthearted, and it gave her a chance to talk about something other than her struggles with anxiety, which has been a topic she's spoken about often and with honesty. In an earlier season of the same show, Kris Jenner, who is known for being very involved in her children's lives, encouraged Kendall to consider freezing her eggs. This idea came from a place of care, but some fans felt Kris was being a little too pushy. She wanted Kendall to plan for the future, but Kendall had a different point of view. She wanted to wait and figure things out at her own pace. During season 2 of the show, Kendall talked more about this conversation with her mom. She gave a very thoughtful answer, saying that she still has a lot to figure out before she can bring a child into her life. She made it clear that she's not against having kids, but it's just not the right time for her. She said she's still enjoying life on her own and that she's completely okay with that. It was a very mature and calm response, showing that she is thinking things through carefully and not rushing into anything. Kendall has never hidden the fact that she's different from the rest of her family in many ways. She often enjoys quiet time away from the cameras, and even though she is part of one of the most famous families in the world, she seems to like a more private lifestyle. Her modeling career keeps her in the spotlight, but in her personal life, she seems to enjoy calmness and independence. Having children is a big responsibility, and Kendall seems to understand that deeply. She knows that when and if she does decide to become a mother, it has to be when she is truly ready, both mentally and emotionally. It's also worth noting that Kendall has never tried to hide her struggles with anxiety. She has been very open about it, and this honesty has helped many fans feel connected to her. Living with anxiety is not easy, and it can make big life decisions even more overwhelming. Her openness about her mental health adds another layer to her decision not to have kids just yet. She is taking care of herself first, which is something many people can learn from. As for her relationship with Bad Bunny, it brought even more attention to her personal life. Fans and media outlets paid close attention to every move the couple made. And while people often assume that a serious relationship automatically leads to kids, that's not always true. Kendall and Bad Bunny seemed to enjoy each other's company and went on several trips together, but that doesn't mean she's ready to take the next big step into motherhood. She has shown time and time again that she makes decisions based on what feels right for her, not what others expect. It's refreshing to see someone in the public eye take their time and not give in to pressure. So many celebrities feel the need to meet certain expectations, whether it's getting married, having kids, or taking on other major life milestones just because people are watching. But Kendall seems comfortable walking her own path. She's focused on her happiness, her peace of mind, and her freedom. That doesn't mean she'll never have children. It just means she'll do it when she's truly ready, and not a moment sooner. Kris Jenner, of course, would love to see more grandchildren. She has always been vocal about that. But even she seems to respect Kendall's pace, at least to some extent. While she may drop hints or offer advice, she likely understands that Kendall knows what's best for herself. After all, bringing a child into the world is a serious choice, one that changes everything. And Kendall is wise enough to wait until the timing feels absolutely right. Kendall's story is one that many young people today can relate to. More and more people are choosing to wait before having children, focusing instead on their mental health, careers, and personal growth. The idea that everyone has to follow the same timeline is quickly becoming outdated. Kendall's choice is a strong example of that. She's proving that there's nothing wrong with enjoying life on your own terms. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.